Hey, it's Cherise Marie, and let's talk turkey. Let's talk about hashtags and keywords in Pinterest for 2021, because there has been a lot of changes over the last 6 months or so, and it's starting to trickle down, and it feels like it's time to talk about what you should actually do, what you shouldn't bother doing anymore, and how you can make the most of the Pinterest platform. Because we all know Pinterest is fantastic. It has an amazing, amazing presence online. It is the third largest search engine in the world. It has so many fantastic opportunities because hardly anyone is using it to market their business, especially coaches and healers and woo people, intuitives, all those people, they're not using it. But your ideal clients, if you are in those niches, is sitting over on Pinterest looking for things, because that's just kind of how us gals roll, isn't it? So, okay, without getting any further ahead of myself, let's talk turkey. Because there's one big thing that has really changed in the last little while that you need to know about. Don't bother anymore with hashtags, except for your business's hashtags. If you have a hashtag for your business name or a hashtag for a business tagline that you use all the time, use those ones. If you have one specific thing that is to do with your niche, maybe use that one. Don't use any more though, because the Pinterest has changed the way that they use their algorithm, and they no longer pick up hashtags the way that they used to. Hashtags are no longer clickable in most cases, and that when you do a hashtag search now, it doesn't just pull up things with hashtags in them. It also pulls up just anything that has that as a keyword as well. And when you do when you do a hashtag search, it no longer pulls the most, it used to be that if you did a hashtag search, it would pull the most recent pins with that hashtag. And now it's by popularity. So there's a bunch of reasons not to bother, because it's not necessarily going to work the way that you expect it to. And the biggest reason for that, I think, is that what happened was people weren't using hashtags on Pinterest. The Pinterest users tend to skew a little older, and they tend to skew a little less tech savvy, let's say. A Pinterest user, they like to scroll on Pinterest because it's really simple to use. They don't want to be farting around with hashtags trying to find things that way. They just go to the search bar and type their search question. What do I do when? What does this mean? And that's how they are searching. They are searching more organically. They're using it more like a Google because it is a search engine, and less like a social media platform where things like hashtags really make sense. And I think that that's actually a good thing for the users, and it's a good thing for you as well, because it means that you can be much more specific and precise in your keywords instead, and you don't have to repeat your keywords at the bottom again of your pin description, which is fantastic. Now, all of the other rules when it comes to pins still stay the same. Because Pinterest's algorithm can read the text on your pictures. I know it's shocking. It can. It's not 100%, I don't think yet, but it's pretty damn close. Because of that, you do want to make sure that your whatever words you have on your pin itself on the picture, maximum of 5 or 6, no more than that, but that those words are related to whatever the thing is that you want them to click and do. Your pin title needs to be very related to the topic that you're sending them to go see. And then your pin description, you can go kind of crazy in there and really, make a really strong pitch for why they need to go find your thing and why yours is the best thing. It's like writing ad copy. I mean, you don't want to be spammy, you don't want to be overpromising, but you do want to be very clear about what their result is that they're going to get from clicking on the pin and what their potential benefits are, and maybe a little bit about what their pain points are. It's kind of a fun thing. In 500 characters, you have a really, like, it really, I think that Pinterest is fantastic for teaching you how to be a really good, crisp, clear copywriter. Crisp, clear copywriter. 3 C's. Because you only have 500 characters, and that includes all the spaces and the punctuation. And so you really have to be absolutely like, how few words can I put this this idea in my head into and have it still make sense? And you still have to leave room for your hashtags. So it can be a lot of fun to really push yourself to really create a really strong piece of copy right there that encourages them to step away from where they're stuck right now and move into their dream life. And isn't that really what we're selling, is their dream life? So that's really all I have for you this week. I hope that this has been helpful. If it has, please drop me a like down below, maybe even comment something if you have a question about what I talked about, or if you are curious about anything else to do with Pinterest. Let me know down below and I will do a video about it. I'm also always looking for people to do Pinterest audits. So if you have a Pinterest account and it's not quite doing what you think it should be, drop me the link down below and I will get in touch with you and ask you if it is all right. If I will actually do the recording, and then I will get in touch with you and ask you if it is all right if we publish it. And if not, you've got all of my thoughts about your Pinterest account just right there. Anyways, have a fantastic week, whatever you've got going on. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.